What's good, everybody? Get Millhouse here again, back at with another video, and I'm trying to work on the lighting. Let me know how lighting is on all these videos. That's the one thing I'm having a problem with. Other than that, I am going over this framed ink book by Mateu, and I'm not going to pronounce that. But as you can see, it's a very thin book. Don't take this book lightly because there is also a lot of information on this book. I even talked to the artist himself, and I talked about like how great his books are and how much they have helped me when it comes to illustrating and just understanding more about how I should do my illustrations, shots, and scenes and stuff like that. This book helps like so much, and let's get into it. All right. Framed Ink by Mateu. He has other books on perspective and pen and pencil techniques, which I also have. I have like all of his books for the most part. Big fan. And this book is pretty straightforward. It's not as complex as a Scott Robertson book. And there's other tips that he lays down for you, so you could start looking at things a little bit differently when it comes to storyboarding or illustrating scenes and stuff like that. So flip through this book. So yeah, there's information, and he talks about how he would storyboard and make these scenes here, what gives him that mood. Like, and if you guys are avid comic book readers, you can see that there's some comics that and some artists that are able to illustrate these things and scenes where they got the mood right, you know. And I feel like this is a book if you really want to like get into making comics of your own as well. This can also help you so much more when it comes to telling your story. The artwork is so dope in this book. I really enjoy it. Talks about composition, perspective, all the things you should know or you should be studying on. They also talk about lenses. That's what I'm saying, from Scott Robertson books. The wide angle lenses, 50mm lenses, long lenses, all used for film and storyboards. Just knowing that can help out so much more when it comes to drawing your scenes. If you guys know of this artist, Tony Infant, he also referenced this book a lot in his Gumroad stuff or his Patreon stuff. Just love the black and white. You don't even need color. There's so much mood in every page and every shot that he does an example of. He even talks about the composition, how he breaks it down. And Tony Infant would start all of his illustrations this way as well. He would do like a perspective grid in a way, where his character will lie. And then there would be mostly using black and white to show the composition or show the type of feel that he wants to go for this. And he would just use a small little thumbnail of an idea and then expand on it. And this is basically showing you the process of doing that. I'll say this is a great book. It's about it. If you want to improve on your composition, your shots, and storytelling, and things of those nature, Framed Ink is one of those books. So nice use of shapes to illustrate characters. Yep, relatively short book, but don't let the size of the book fool you. There is a lot of information on this in this book that you will most definitely like read a bunch of times over and over and over again. And then you have the recommendations over here, which always complement each other. Their frame perspective went into I haven't gotten this one. Trials of Steel. I think this is just a comic itself or a story. I just got all of Marcos Mateu's instructional books, and then also other titles about Design Studio Press. Also say Scott Arbson and How to Render. I don't have any of these other ones, but when I get more cash, I might think about like investing in these books. Other than that, if you guys like this little book tour, give this video a like. If this book is something that you're interested in and you want to buy yourself a copy so you can have this as your own personal, I guess, if you can have it in your library of spells and books and stuff like that. The affiliate links will be located down below. The affiliate links helps out the channel, and yeah, I don't think it's that expensive. I think this book is way cheaper than the Scott Arbison books, but it's also like it's a great thing. And like I always refer this book and other books that I have on my shelf as well. And later on throughout I guess the end of this year, next year, I'll go through all the books in my library and really rate them. I give this book like a solid 10. Like, I love everything in this book. I had no difficulties in like picking up whatever Marcos was putting down. It's just that get into the habit of doing these steps before you start illustrating and stuff like that, because we get so anxious and we want to like just jump into a drawing or whatever, and we kind of like tend to forget about the steps ahead, as in like, oh, we gotta work on our thumbnails and what the composition is going to be. Do you know what type of camera angle is going to be? Stuff like that. Like, no, I just want to draw cool things and just that'll be my workflow. Draw cool shit. So yeah, so that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Remember guys, you guys are so much better than you were yesterday because you're trying to do something today about it. So always keep that in mind. I know getting like just putting yourself in this rigorous routine of improvement and trying to have a type of mastery in art or whatever you're trying to master is really hard, really discouraging too if you're not getting the results you want, if you're not getting the social validation or the social acknowledgement that you are improving and stuff. but you got to remember that this is your own race. This is your marathon. You're not sprinting or anything like that, and you're trying to do better than you were yesterday. And you are doing so much better because you took the time to search up and found this video on a book that you're interested in reading or buying or whatever. So you're already on the path of improvement. So just keep that in mind, and you guys will all be great, you know. So I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a goodie. Peace.